Hey everybody, I'm Ators and welcome back to the Show Me channel. We cover in-depth videos of cars and streetwear, and today I'm here with Leonie.
Hey guys, what's up?
As requested, I got another friend to record these tier list videos with you guys, and today, what are we doing, Leonie?
We're rating back to school shoes.
Alrighty, so I compiled a list of what I think will probably be the most popular back to school sneakers that you guys will be wanting, and we're just gonna put them in categories now. Alrighty. Without further ado, like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe. Any support would just be awesome. Now let's get into this tier list. Alright, Leonie, what's the first sneaker we got here?
We got Yeezy Slides.
Yeezy Slides. Now, what do you think about this as being a back to school sneaker? You know, you only get one pair of sneakers, and this is really popular amongst people right now. I mean, I see people rock only these right now. Do you think this will be a pretty good back to school sneaker?
Me personally, I do like the Yeezy Slides, but I wouldn't really use it as a back to school sneaker. Yeah, every once in a while, completely cool. But I feel like you can't be wearing these all year long. Eventually, they're gonna become all creased up, smushed. Like everyone has seen a pair of completely beat slides. Not only that, like there's fakes everywhere, and everything. Like yeah, it's a good go-to shoe to run out, go grab the groceries, go run some errands. But I don't really see it as a back to school essential.
Me too, me too. It's not quite like your everyday shoe, but I already know some people are going to try to
Yeah.
attempt that because they are really comfortable and stuff. But style wise, I really always like the style of these sneakers. I mean, that natural look kind of looks dope. But to do it every day would probably be really rough, but people have done it. But so for this one, I'm going to say B tier. You know, start
Yeah,
off,
because you
start.
could always go to it if you need to, but
I wouldn't say every day, you know, every
yeah.
once in a while. So I'll put it in the B tier. All right, next we have Crocs. Now this one was kind of a funny one. I kind of just put in there because I seen people rock Crocs every day for back to school
Yeah,
sneakers.
like I remember high school for me, once I actually got my Crocs, I wore those pretty often. They were comfy. It was pretty much along the same lines as the Yeezy Slides, because they are just a slip-on shoe. Like running out the door, you're running late, you could just throw these on, throw these things in sport mode. Sorry guys, gotta watch my language. Throw them in sport mode and everything. I had the basic white ones, good everyday color, but same as the Yeezy Slides. Once they get beat, they get beat. They don't look good. Personally, if you have the Lightning McQueen Crocs that are showing on the screen, rock those every day. Anything else, I'm putting it with the slides.
You know, I also put these with the slides too, just because of like for bang for buck too. I mean, you can get a pair of Crocs for like what? How much?
Cheapest I've seen is $30. Retail price is about 60.
Yeah, if you want to go
Uh,
balls to wall for the Lightning McQueen Crocs, I mean, how much do these go for?
Last time I checked was the day before re-release, which was I think Thursday. They're going for 180 in my size, but I entered the raffle on Crocs.com and I was not selected.
Damn, not selected for the
Yeah,
Lightning
and
McQueen.
retail for the Lightning McQueen ones was 80.
Okay, so B tier.
Yeah.
All right, next. Oh my god, you already know it. Everybody and their mama gonna be rocking these this year. The Panda Dunks, or just Dunks in general. Now Dunks are great. I mean, the style is good and everything, and but it's just like it's gonna be the new Air Force One. You're gonna see everybody
Yeah.
rocking these. They're comfortable. You can get them cheap now. Panda Dunks, well, right
Mm,
about $100 and everything, but every day would be nice too because you know if you go with the pandas or say the photon dust or something like that, it's gonna have nice neutral colors so you can wear every day. And you know, like I said before,
mm.
comfortability is pretty decent. You know, they're not the most comfortable shoes, not compared to like slides or even Crocs for that matter. But yeah, what do you think?
Like I know the pandas specifically, and I think like five other colorways are sitting at our local like JD Sports and Champs. It's a good shoe to get you like starting your sneaker collection. I want to make it your like staple shoe. Like me personally, I bought a pair of Pandas, and they're my work shoes. Mine are completely beat. They're stained, and I don't really care because everyone has it. It's not a unique sneaker. It's not a Grail. Other dunk colorways I do have. Um, I know I got just picked up the I don't know the name of them. They're the mint colorway. They're like a mint teal and white. I really like those, but I'm kind of just saving those as the next summer shoe. There are some really nice colors like the Harvest Moons and like some SB dunks out there that are really good. But I just say GR dunks. If that's what you rock with, that's what you rock with. Me personally, I wouldn't make that like a staple back to school shoe.
Yeah, I'll put these in what, C tier? I mean, they're not.
I wouldn't put it that low because like a lot of people are gonna be rocking them, and there are some really nice dunk colorways.
So B tier, but you put them above slides.
Yeah, I'd put them above
Put
slides.
them above slides. I would kind of agree with you on that one too. I mean, they're a great shoe and all. It's just they're gonna be the basic ones.
Yeah,
You know. What
but
I mean?
like there are colorways like your mochas that are really nice. It's
Yeah,
it's a great fall shoe.
the Coco, yeah, I really do like the Coco Dunks, but who's gonna be rocking those Coco Dunks, man? Everybody's gonna play it safe and just get the pandas. You know, no one would dare to. You know, we live in a
Yeah.
sneaker culture that's very niche nowadays. No one really is daring to try anything
Mhm.
new. So yeah, I'll put it there. Next we have foam runners. Now these, I would say I'll put them a little bit above Yeezy slides just for the fact that I feel like you can wear these more often. I mean, they're your wild cards, of course, you know, but it's wild, but at the same time, a lot of people have them.
I like them. I wouldn't honestly, if I could change the list, me personally, I would probably put slides as like a C and put the foam runners in the B category. I like them. They got good colorways. It's kind of along the same terms as like a slip-on shoe. Like I've seen some outfits with it. Like if you're going for like a comfy fit, they look good. Running with some like joggers and stuff. Like the slides, I've just seen people wear it with like skinny jeans and shit. I'm just like, I don't really understand why you're rocking slides with jeans and like a full fit. It's not really like a sneaker.
You think you can wear foam runners with jeans?
No, but it's more of a shoe.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
thinking about it, it looks weird. I see mostly people running these just with some long socks or some shorts, you
Yeah.
know. But when it comes around to really that fall time, I don't think anybody's gonna be. I don't see anybody wearing these for winter.
well, yeah, no, duh. Well, I don't know. I wear my Crocs throughout the winter.
Dude, people wear slides around winter time. It is weird, but they do it, and they probably will wear these around winter time. But I wouldn't say these are not good, like all around. I mean, for back to school, maybe just for being that summer to fall transition. But I would say the whole school season, not really.
Yeah. Back to school, I would put these. I would put these at a B in front of slides. They're kind of
I would say so too.
because it's like a little bit. I would say they're better than the slides, just because like the way I've seen people rock slides. I know not everyone rocks them that way, but I've just seen so many people, especially out here in St. Louis. So many people just wear skinny, like some black skinnies.
And honestly, I'll move slides back to C.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Okay. And then next we have Jordan 1s. Now to me, I think this is probably like, my opinion, the ultimate back to school sneaker. I mean, the style of them is really nice and everything. You can get Jordan 1s for roughly around retail nowadays. You know, the sneaker market's kind of leveled out in the past.
Yeah. Like, me personally, I used to love Jordan 1 highs. My first ever Jordan was a Jordan 1 high. It was a homage to Holmes. As long as they're the highs, I'm more old school. I don't really rock with mids. I don't like the material they use for mids. I don't like the colorways or anything. I don't like the cut. If you do have a pair of highs, like I know the Reimagines keep re-releasing and everything. If you have those, I say it's a good back to school shoe. If you have other colorways of the highs as well, say it's a good back to school shoe. You can rock it in the fall. You can rock it in the winter. Like mine are beat, but I did sell a lot of my highs recently. I kind of just have I think like 5 pairs and a couple pairs of lows. But personally, I think the highs would be. I don't know if I would put them at A.
I think I'll put them in S.
S? Okay, yeah.
I put
can
them in
see
S. I put them in S because like Jordan 1s are definitely that shoe that you can always wear every day. The comfortability may not be perfect, but they just go with everything, especially if you get a pair of highs.
Like I could definitely say they were not the most comfortable shoe, but I rocked them because I love them.
Yeah, especially the colorways we're getting now that are relatively cheap, like the UNC toes. I mean, they're going
Yeah,
for
those are really nice. I know the quality on them is pretty good too. Reimagines, I've heard back and forth about that one. Which for women, I believe it was a stealth colorway, the gray and white. Really like that colorway. Neutral colors. They had the stage haze, which was a good colorway as well. Personally, I know the lucky greens aren't doing that good, but I like those too, and especially all the OG colorways. If you're balling and you could get those, yeah, that would be a great back to school shoe. But really, just depends on you.
All right, next we have the OG basic sneaker. Now it's now becoming kind of sort of back, but not on the level that it once was. The Air Force One. Where we're just, these ones are really tricky now because you know if it was a couple years ago, I'll put this in probably C tier. But now they're kind of like now you're different if you're wearing Air Force Ones because they used to be really out there, but now not so much.
I see them as just a basic shoe. They're kind of on the line of dunks. Because there's a reason why we're calling dunks the new forces. Because it's just this, like, it's a basic staple shoe. Everyone has it. They're cheap. They're affordable. Specifically the white and the black colorway, the two just solid colorways. White. Honestly, I've had mine for about 3 years now. Mine are not creased. Mine are kept clean and everything. I rock mine kind of as like more of a nicer shoe.
Yeah, but nobody keeps these clean. You know, back to school people are gonna wear them. They're gonna crease them up and everything.
Well, like there's two different types of people. There's the ones that care about creases and the ones that don't. Like, I think my Pandas and some of my One Highs are the only shoes I crease. My other dunks, I don't crease. My forces, I definitely don't crease. Because once they're creased, there's not really going back. You can do like the iron trick to remove the creases, but once they're creased, they're starting to look raggedy. They're just not good. Like most girls, it's their party shoe because they're all white. They completely go downhill. But I do know some people that have forces and like they keep them clean. They're polished. I usually wear mine if I'm going to like a function. Like if I'm going to some occasion where I'm dressing up, I'm not like overdressing. Usually wear these, some chinos, like a button up or a turtleneck, something like that. I really just treat mine as like dress shoes rather than just an everyday shoe.
Okay. Then where do we put this one?
Well, what's your opinion on it?
Well, you see, I like them. Every day is really nice and stuff, and they're going out. Some people think they should stay out in favor of dunks, and some people are, slowly trying to nudge them back in. Of course, back to school season, they're becoming popular again. And would I wear them over dunks? No, I wouldn't wear them over dunks, because I honestly kind of like the style of dunks more. I just wish they weren't the basic,
Yeah, I definitely see that. Like, I do like dunks over forces.
So I would put them in C tier above slides, but I don't think I would put them on the same tier as these guys.
Yeah, I could agree with that, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, whoa. Put the slides behind that,
Yep.
Alright.
There we go. Alright, next we have Jordan 4s.
Okay, Jordan 4s, I'm automatically going to say they're definitely one of my top tier shoes. I had the military black 4s recently. I've had a couple pairs in the past, but one is one of the most comfortable Jordan 1s. They have a lot of different colorways. They're usually made with really good material as well. But yeah.
But here's the problem with them is just they're not for everybody. The style is a little bit more out there. It's not as clean as like the Dunk or the Jordan 1 silhouette, but it's still really, to us it's really nice, but for everybody it's a little weird, and also they're going to be more pricier than say Jordan 1s or Dunks.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
So I'll put them in A tier, but not quite.
I definitely agree with A tier. Yeah. Because I could see, me personally, I could see a lot of people rocking it, but them personally, I know they don't like it. Like my sister, I'm trying to get her into sneakers. She has Dunks, she has 1s, she has Yeezys, stuff, but I can never see her rocking a pair of fours.
Yeah, a lot of people I don't see rocking a pair of fours, but a lot of people didn't see me rocking a pair of fours until I started rocking fours. It's it's not. It's beauty in the eye of the beholder. It's how you wear them and stuff like that. Some people would buy them and just not know how to wear them, and it's just gonna look weird and stuff. In our opinion, if you like them, you think they're cool, of course buy them. But that's just our take on it.
Yeah.
Next is Jordan 3s, which are kind of almost on the same level as Jordan 4s, but not quite as good as Jordan 4s, especially the recent releases.
Yeah, like, honestly, I like the reimagined 3s. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. I do like the reimagined 3s. I do like a couple colorways of the 3s. Comfortability wise, I definitely put them along the same lines as 4s. Colorway wise and affordability wise, I don't like a lot of colorways of the 3s.
Yeah. And we're judging this list based off colorways that are just popular coming out in 2023.
Yeah.
And all you really have is the reimagined. The 4s, we had a couple cool releases like the Thunders and stuff. And the 3s, I mean, not as much. I put them in A, but behind Jordan 4s.
I was gonna say I'm kind of mixed in between B and A for those 3s, because like the 4s are not for everyone, but it is a comfy Jordan. Does have some good colorways and everything, and affordability, especially for those reimagines. I know they're either around retail or below at the moment.
So the next is the Jordan 1 lows. Now, where does this stack up? It's an odd mix. Some people really like them, and then some people swear you can only get the Jordan 1 highs. Jordan 1 mids are not even on this list. I don't really think you should get that for back to school and stuff. But Jordan 1 lows are becoming very popular, especially in recent time, and they're been getting good releases.
Yeah, I do like the Jordan 1 lows. Like, me personally, I did pick up the black toes that recently dropped. But me, I'm more specific with mine. I don't like the new Jordan 1 low cut. I like the old school cut where the tongue is still thinner. It's long. It has a Nike Air tag. Or I don't know if I said if it was long. But yeah, with the black toes of tongue, it's cut right where it needs to be. Like, honestly, I actually wore a pair of the Starfish low ones today. They're just downstairs. Love them. I think they're more comfortable than the 1 highs. They do have good colorways. I just don't like the ones that have the Jordan logo embroidered on the tongue, and the tongue's like 5 foot long. I just don't like that. But I love the 1 lows with the OG cut.
So I think this is going to be an A tier. I mean, I definitely would choose these over, obviously, Dunks. I just wouldn't choose them over Jordan 3s or Jordan 4s. So I think A tier behind Jordan 3s is quite right. What do you think?
I feel like me personally.
You put them above them?
No, I would put them above the 3s.
The 3s.
Not the 4s.
Not the 4s.
But I will agree where you put it originally.
Yeah. Because I think Jordan 3s, got a little bit more pizzazz, but once again, it's to the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And these are for, you're right. So I would, yeah, because more people can rock these.
Yeah, because they're the similar shape and cut of the Dunk lows and the Air Forces, but it's a little bit different. That if people in the sneaker community actually see you wearing them, I find that the Dunk or the Jordan 1 low OG cut is kind of like, it's more respectable. Rather than Forces and Dunks.
Yeah. All right. Next, we have the Yeezy 350s. A few years ago, I probably would have put this A tier, almost S tier in certain colorways. But nowadays, these are kind of just going out, and really the only shoe or model they're buying is the Bones, and that's really it.
Yeah, like, I do own 1 pair, and I've only ever wanted. Actually, I wanted to own 1 pair. They're comfy.
They're comfy, and that's really about it.
Yeah.
The style of them are just kind of gone. No one wants that Yeezy 350 style anymore.
Yeah, ever since everything with Adidas and Kanye, they kind of just, everyone thought the price was going to skyrocket because Adidas isn't going to sell them no more. But I just say it's too. It's kind of like the dunks. There's too many colorways. It's too like overdrawn. I've just seen so many. It's definitely a comfy shoe. And that's kind of all I really think they have going for it.
And the recent colorways have been kind of dog shit, in my
Yeah.
opinion. So I think I'll put this in C tier. You know, I'll put this in D tier. I think this will be our first.
I'll agree with D tier.
You know, it sucks because I still like them, but like
Mhm.
back to school, if I had to go buy, it would be hard for me to go buy a brand new pair.
Yeah, like I bought my brand new pair at Urban Necessities out in Vegas, and I think bought them like what 3 years ago or 2 to 3 years ago for like 350 plus.
I know.
I would not spend that much on a pair nowadays. I'd spend 150 at max.
Yeah, and just like I think the only thing they really have going for it is that they're comfortable, they're nice to
Yeah.
wear every day. It's just the style. I think it's just out.
Honestly, I don't even like the fit of them. Like so my foot is like a 12 and a half. I
Mhm.
usually run a 13. Ran a 13 on these because I know they run a little bit small, but my foot's already a 12 and a half. Mine actually ripped. Both of mine ripped on the inside. Like this is your foot. It kind of ripped along the inside of the
Yeah.
inner foot.
So if you're a bigger guy, it's even harder of a buy.
Yeah.
Or at least someone who has wider feet, at least.
Mhm.
But yeah, D tier sucks. You know, a couple years ago it would have probably been better. But
Yeah.
if we're rating this based off 2023, in 2023 these are not it anymore. All right, next is one of my favorites in recent time, the New Balance 550s. Now these are above Dunks, in my opinion. Straight up, these are probably going to be B or A tier by the end of this conversation. And I love the look of them. I love the
Mhm.
feel of them. The quality is really good, and the colorways, they're not oversaturated. You know what I mean? They have some very select colorways for them,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think these are really nice.
Okay, so I do like them. Don't get me wrong. I've tried to buy a couple pairs now, but I've always returned them because, like you were saying, the colorways they're good. I love especially like their neutral colorways. Love them, but the fit of them personally,
Right.
I just don't know where my foot stands. Like, cause I've gotten a 12,
Yeah.
and it fits well.
Because
Oh.
they're bulkier than Dunks. The material is a lot thicker, so it's really
It's
hard.
not even like for that. I feel like they're more narrower than Dunks. Because I've tried a 12. Lengthwise, it fits perfectly. Widthwise, it feels a little uncomfortable. So I tried going up to a 13. 13 was just like 3 inches longer than the 12. And then my foot still didn't fit.
Mm.
I really like the colorway. Like me personally, I want to rock them. I can't. I know, like, I got some, like, what's it called? Borders that I can't pass. If I see other people rocking them, I honestly really like them.
Yeah. So, I'll put them above Dunks,
Okay, yeah, I was exactly gonna say that. That spot specifically, like the B tier.
but you
'cause-
wouldn't put them in A.
No, because not everyone's always just like, oh, it's New Balance. Like that's old people
Yeah,
shoe.
you're right.
There's definitely some diversity behind the shoe that people don't like. There's definitely sides that do really like the shoe, and that's kind of the same for Dunks as well. So I would put it there, but above Dunks.
Okay. And then last, but certainly not least, Vans. You know, we were going to put Converse. Or it's like we're not gonna put it there, but I was gonna put Converse on this list. But honestly, choose Vans over Converse.
Me personally, yeah, Vans over Converse every day.
Yeah.
I like the thing that Vans did when they saw that SBs were just like popping off the market. They made the puffy Vans.
Oh yeah, I remember that they try to go for
I'm
an
not
SB
gonna
look.
lie, I like those a lot. I would buy them. I know they have. I believe it was within the last year when they did a collab with No Tray. They did their collab, and those Vans I really like. I do own, honestly, a lot of Vans at the moment because Vans are just really cheap and they hold their not hold their value, but like they make it worth your money. Like all my Vans I've had for years now, they're beat, but they still work. They're still comfy. And like if you have an outlet mall, the Vans are always buy one get one, any shoe half off.
Yeah. That is also really good for back to school. They're really good. They're comfortable too.
Yeah.
I would say they're pretty comfortable, and there's a van for everybody. You know,
Yeah.
you got your lows, you got your highs, you got your crazy, you got your subtle.
My favorite thing is they actually have a customization station.
Really?
Yeah, I know some van stores do. I know at our Vans at the West County Mall, they have like a section. It's not really like you customize your shoe there, but you can make like you can get an all white shoe and get it customized. It's kind
Mhm.
of like the Nike ID,
Mm,
but it's Vans. I think it's a little cooler than the Nike ID is because the Nike ID you're really just changing colors and materials. You're not making it your own.
mhm.
The Vans you could actually put images and stuff like that, and you're really making it your own.
Yeah. But here's the question though: would you take these over, say, Crocs, foam runners, Dunks? I'll definitely take these over Air Forces.
Yeah.
And these, but would you take them over Crocs?
All right, hold on.
No, that's trippy. That's trippy. Now I'll take them over Crocs, over foam runners,
Mhm.
over Dunks,
Okay.
but I wouldn't take them over 550s, and I think that's fair.
Okay, I see where you're going. Me personally, I have my thoughts on the 550s of me wearing them.
Hmm.
Me personally, I would choose to wear my Vans over a pair of 550s.
Okay.
Other people, if I'm seeing you rock Vans over 550s, like I don't really know if you're into sneakers because Vans is more like a shoe for everyone. You don't have to skate to wear Vans.
Yeah.
You don't like. There's just Vans are a good, simple staple shoe, especially with how cheap you could get them, and like they always just make. They have a ton of basic colorways, and they have a bunch of like really outgoing colorways. Like me personally, I would have put it above 550, but I completely understand why you would put it behind it.
Hmm. And yeah, I think they're fair because like 550s is what's new and what you should be getting, in my
Mhm.
opinion. But they're a little bit more expensive. You know, Vans are cheap. They're like 40.
Yeah.
I don't know what the inflation at last time I checked. They were
I
$40.
know. I think retail price for like the old school is around 60.
Oh, they're 60 now.
Because I bought a pair of old schools. I bought two different pairs actually. When I went to the outlet last, but I think I spent 90 in total because it was like buy one get one any free. But hey, $90 is still cheaper than the retail price for majority of the shoes on this list. And
Yeah.
I'm spending that for two pairs of shoes that I know are gonna last me a lot longer.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't take them over 550.
I completely understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fair. And yeah, that's about it, right? Yeah, we got no
Yeah.
more sneakers. So the back to school tier list. What you guys think about it? Comment down below your opinion, like and share for that YouTube algorithm, and last but certainly not least, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.
So yeah.